Okay, you're
You just
lying.
farted.
No,
Oh,
Mikey.
shit.
I just said you're lying. That's the back of
You
my
said
foot.
that after I
No,
said
that's
that.
the back of my foot rubbing against
Well,
the
that's
chair.
fine.
Okay.
She said,
I said we're live.
she
It is.
pushed live and I'm in the middle.
Okay. Hi guys. Welcome.
No,
We
stop,
are
Keita.
here.
Hold on. We got to get together.
Well, you already own.
Hello.
Eventually,
Okay,
people
come on.
might start
Come
watching,
on.
and you want to be ready when you come
I've seen a lot of lives where people be doing other stuff when they come on.
in. They do that because they're big time, so they have to
Okay.
act like
We big time.
they have
too.
to act like they don't know what's going on.
Hey,
They
y'all.
assistant just.
Hey,
fucking
y'all. What's
online.
up? Introduce yourself. Come on, y'all. Introduce
Yeah,
your
you already
town.
know how I'm gonna say it. This your girl Cadillac.
Why you held it out like
Because
that?
that's the new thing.
Hey, you sound
Like
like nasally.
Arsen-
Do that again. I don't like that one. Do that again.
Arsenio Hall used to do that.
Hey, y'all.
Arsenio.
It's your boy, Mighty Man.
And it's your girl Cadillac.
Why is you sounding so nasally? Why you keep
That's
doing
not
that?
no nasal.
Yeah,
that's
you
my
sound like
regular.
Keith Sweat. It's Sugar and Cadillac.
No, they don't sound like. It's your girl Cadillac.
Okay.
I just didn't
That's
hold
good.
it out.
Y'all, we
That
had to do
was
take
the-
3, y'all.
I just didn't hold it out. That's the new thing, to hold the little lack out. So,
But hey, y'all. So what's up tonight? Oh, it's not nighttime. Shit. Today we're gonna discuss the show.
I was about to say Encore. What's this called? Queens. I sure
We're
was
gonna
gonna go
discuss the
back
show
to
Queens,
Encore.
y'all. That's the show with Eve, Miss Brandy Norwood, Notori Norton, in that other hoe.
Queen
I don't know
of
who she
Heart
is.
is what it's called tonight.
Her name is Nadina.
Oh,
or
Heart
Nadia
of
or
Queens.
something. The episode is called Heart of Queens tonight. No, what we gonna say tonight, y'all? Y'all know what we meant. It was last Tuesday, but
Well,
it's
tomorrow night is coming back on, so
yeah, we're gonna do that one too. I'm gonna watch it, make sure I do it. But I don't, y'all, I
that
can't remember.
was
So
like you get out on Wednesday. I don't
what
know.
I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm not gonna say their names, their real names. I'm gonna use their name that's in the show because I don't want to confuse anybody. So once again, we're gonna do this one last time. Eve name is Brianna. Brandy name is Naomi. Naomi is one of them things. The
Things.
yeah, that girl. I don't know her. The Spanish girl. I can't remember. I don't know her name. I think her real name is Nadia or something like that. But her name in the show is Valeria. I know last week I said Diane or Diana,
I do
but
not like that name.
it's
it
Valeria.
Sounds like some type of
disease.
yeah. I do not
It is
like
venereal disease.
No, that is not.
But
her
her
name.
name is
I
Valeria,
do not like.
and then the Tory name
I
is
think
Jill.
it's ballerina.
No, it's Valeria.
No, I think it's ballerina. That sounds a lot
No,
better.
it's Valeria
I
because
do
I
not
thought it was
like-
Bulgaria, so it's Valeria. Her name is Valeria, but her state we gonna use Butter Pecan because I don't like that name either. So their state they rap names Professor Sex, that's Eve Brianna, Jill the Thrill is Notori and Jill. What's her rap name? Oh, her rap name is Jill the Thrill. Butter Pecan, that's her rap name. Her real name Valeria, and Brandy name is Explicit Lyrics. And y'all, Brandy be killing it with them lyrics. I don't know who be writing for her. She might write for herself, but she be killing it, y'all.
I mean, you could probably look it up and see. I'm sure
I don't know.
it's in the credits.
I'm pretty sure Eve probably writing that. I don't
I'm
know.
sure it's in the credits somewhere.
Because y'all know Eve is the pit
I don't know
bull
if
with
they
the
gonna
skirt.
let her get double paid, like for writing credits.
But I think she most likely will write her own.
I wonder. You think
I doubt if
this will
somebody
end
else
up
writing
being
her.
like Encore, where they actually tried to start releasing like singles for the not Encore. I'm thinking of
Star.
No, not Star. The other
Empire.
one, Empire. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, that was
Are
my
they gonna
song. What?
star-
The little bald head girl.
Yeah. Little boy. Girl, that is not nice.
What's her name?
Are they gonna start like releasing singles and stuff like that as it, but the music
I
will
don't
kind of
know.
be 90s inspired, and I guess y'all not
Actually,
feeling
they
the
not
90s.
really doing the 90s. They actually do like update that nasty bitch song.
No,
That's something that I would listen to on the
doesn't
radio.
sound like nothing that would be out now.
Yes,
That
they do.
would be more so 90s.
You know, you want to be
That-
with a
that
nasty
dude-
girl.
that
Oh, you
does
don't listen
sound-
to that explicit rap. That's why you wouldn't think that. But yes, that sounds like
that sounds
City
90s.
Girls could put that out.
But City Girls have resampled everything from the 90s. So
No,
that's
they
why it
didn't.
would sound. I didn't say. I don't.
They
mean
got
every
two
single
songs
thing,
that
but
they
they're
resampled, and that was
resampling.
I'll take your man whenever I feel
No,
like
but
it.
their style sounds.
And that Twerkulator song,
They
but that's it.
sounds okay. What sounds current? It still sounds back in the 90s.
All that stuff sounds current. That song,
Not to me, it don't sound too current.
Act Up, you get snatched up. What? That was that shit. But okay, y'all. Back to what we were saying. The Heart of Queens, y'all. So the episode tonight comes on because Cadillac done got me way off a track, and now I'm back like I left something because it was whack. Like my rhyme is cute.
You need to be signed. 'Cause that's exactly the type of rappers they love to sign. The ones that barely rhyme.
Oh no,
stuff
I
together.
actually can freestyle though. I've been practicing. You better ask Jay. My little friend. I'm gonna freestyle for y'all later, but not right now. But I'm freestyling the other day because my little freestyle skills been getting lit, y'all. Because it's not easy. But yeah, y'all. So tonight's episode starts off with
a gunshot. Oh
no,
well, I guess you can't even say
that wasn't no.
weapon
That was
shot.
just a recap. But it starts off with them performing again. They
No, it did start out.
But that was
the
the
first
recap.
opening scene, and then it jumped to.
Yeah, but that came on the first episode too. That was just a recap of what was going on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what was the gunshot from?
I don't know, but it came.
So
that
they
was,
just
you
played
know
it
how
every scene.
they show stuff from many episodes down, like to get you hyped up into the series. That's what I think. That's what that was because that came on the first episode too. Like when it first came on, that was on there. We seen it on the first episode. But yeah, y'all. So it goes to them performing. I don't know what they're performing at this time, but Cameron opens up the show. Is it Cameron or Cameron?
Cam. They call him Cam.
Cameron. Who was Cameron?
Cam.
Who was
Killer
that?
Cameron. The same person. Voice and carriage.
Oh.
It's for hire.
So Cameron
Mama
is Cameron.
It's your girl Taquita. Oh, I ain't supposed to put my real name out there.
Well, they didn't know that until you just.
Oh well, you know, but
yeah,
back in
yeah.
the 90s, that was how I used to sing with my real name. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So I actually wanted to give y'all a little Brandy, a little vocal for Brandy. You know, paying homage to the Queen, but what was I gonna say?
Well, I got that song in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Rise to the top. Y'all give me a red heart emoji.
But
But
y'all-
y'all remember Horse and Carrot. That was that jam. Like for real. I know y'all remember that. That was before he used to put on the little pink jacket and stuff.
Like you got a little bit. Y'all know to be my favorite. What's your favorite Brandy song? My favorite was that
You gotta finish telling the story first.
but hold on, what was
recap.
that?
You ain't finna-
Before how I go to
My
you?
favorite Brandy song. Brandy had a
And
whole
you're in
bunch
the
of
sky,
them. Yeah, but no, there was a heartfelt song. I really can't remember it. And I know Have You Ever.
Back in the
Have
day?
You Ever? Yes. Like I love them deep, like emotion pulling. Have you ever loved somebody?
Yeah.
That was you
That
asked
one.
me one of my, but I had a whole bunch.
Oh, I thought you was asking me a question.
Personally, when
Like,
that
yeah.
Brandy and Monica albums were both out at the same time, I love both of them, but Brandy's album was to me a lot better. Like I loved
Which album?
that when Monica was out when they had the boy.
Not
Is
Angela
Mine.
My album.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
No, I didn't say I don't like it, but Brandy's was way better to me. Like
Okay.
it was so many songs.
God, we
on
gonna
there that
we
just
gonna
was
we can't agree
so
on that because
deep.
that album was really that
no,
album.
but nobody said both of them was good.
Yeah, both of them was good.
Actually, really good. But putting them head to head because everybody was putting them head to head at that time, and I felt that Brandy.
I
just
love
had
Brandy's
more-
voice. I think Brandy's voice is a lot better and smoother to me, but I think Monica's music always was a little better. I love Monica's music more. I like Brandy's music too, but I would play a Monica song before I play a Brandy song. But Brandy's vocal range is crazy. But y'all, and I said that to say this because I'm gonna get on her vocal range, so stick a thumbtack right there. But yeah, they're performing on stage. They're rapping. Eve comes out. Eve did her little bars. You know, Eve a bad bitch. Eve said, "Bitch, I put my good wig on." Remember? Did you see that part?
Oh, I
When
don't
she,
remember.
she was like, "Bitch, I got my wig down to my back. I'm finna go on this fucking stage." Oh, I'm cussing a lot, y'all. But she was like, "I'm finna go on this stage. I got my good blonde wig on." Was it blue?
That's the only color I really remember.
You
I know when
Eve,
she
no,
first
Eve used
came
to
out,
have
she
red
had that
hair.
black hair, but
She had
after
platinum
that,
hair.
she went to that blonde. That's all I remember her with, like that staple.
But
color.
yeah, y'all. So Eve comes out. Eve do her little thing. They have Brandy singing. I don't know. I mean, crap. And I'm saying their real names. So Brianna, Professor Sex, comes out and she do her little rap. And then Naomi is singing. I don't know if Naomi is considered the singer and the rapper in the group because tonight's episode she was singing on their chorus. But the last episode she was singing, but she was singing individually without the girls. So I don't know if she's gonna be considered a singer slash rapper. Like I hope.
I'm thinking that they want her to be a rapper, but she really
wants to be a
because
singer.
that
Yeah,
thing that she was doing like off on her own was more singing.
Singing, yeah.
And acoustic.
But I wonder if Jill is going to sing, y'all, because I love. It's something about Jill's voice that I do love. Her actual singing voice. But yeah, so they get
I
to.
forgot she sings.
Yeah,
3LW.
yeah.
I kind of forgot all of it.
So they get to where they're actually performing on stage, and if I guess Naomi is feeling a type of way because she wants to be bigger than what she is later in the line. Later down the line, you found out why she flipped the way that she did on stage. Because like I said, the show goes from back in the day to present day. So back in the day, she walked off on stage. She was just like, I can't do this no more, and she left. So Valeria was like, come on, no, Naomi, don't do this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then it flips back into a present day where you see Butter Pecan is telling the manager, like, hey, we need to
like cutthroat.
Like, we need to get this on. It kind of seems like she has a what's that word? Like she has a
vendetta.
Not a vendetta, but she has what is it? It's like a purpose. Like not a vendetta. It's not called vendetta. She has something. A motive, yeah. It kind of seems like she got a motive behind why she's back a little bit. It seems like a little.
Oh, it's gonna be something twisted.
Yeah, like something sneaky.
Really...
It's like she got it's like she being manipulative almost. It comes across like she's being malicious. That's what I was looking for. She's being malicious. It's all like she got a malicious intent behind her coming back to this group. So that's what I feel. It feels like something is off with her just because it's like it's kind of showing like a little shadiness, y'all, but I ain't really picked up on it yet. But I did want to bring attention to something that I said in the first episode about the last review about the first episode when I said that Naomi's child is the manager's child. And I kind of figured that because you could just kind of put two and two together. If y'all go back and watch that video, you will see me saying that that is his child.
Well,
just
they
because
dropped the obvious, like that obvious thing.
In this episode.
It was something about the way she
and
or something
yeah,
she had.
It was this episode. But the last episode, I said that before we even got to that point, that I think that that's his child. And then this episode, she was ordering a burger, and both of them said he was like, "I have the same thing," and both of them was like, "I want extra pickles." And he kind of looked in my mind. I'm just a visionist, y'all. He kind of looked at her and was like, "Yeah, something ain't right." So he kind of asked Naomi, like, "Hey, is this my child?" Later down the line, he asked her, "Is this my child?" But I don't think she answered the question. So it was kind of one of those Destiny's Child things. You later find out that Naomi is tripping because the manager offered them $200,000 as a signing deal with a bag. I don't know what type of bag it was, but it was designer bag. And she was like, "No, I don't want that. You give it to somebody else."
I sure wouldn't care about no bag. I'd be taking a bag on something.
But
they had money in the
middle. Yeah.
Nah, I'd have took the money because she was like, "I'll take her bag." No,
yeah, she was like,
"I'll put all that money."
She was like, "I'll take the bag."
You can keep the bag.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, I don't want that bag." But then when she filled him up with the money, then she changed her mind, like, "What the man is?" Hold on. But yeah, so that was the signing deal, but they signed a fucked up deal. And you later find out that Naomi is pissed off because Jill actually brought something to everybody's attention, like, why am I still in a Honda and Valeria or Veneria, whatever her damn name is, Butter Pecan is riding in, what did she have, a Mercedes? She had something, but it was a nice car. And Naomi brings it to their attention. They're arguing,
and she can't really rap. She's the one coming in that can't really
rap.
Rap.
Yeah,
like she kind of but showing the little verses she got now, they had to do some work with her. She
Yeah,
got some
yeah, or somebody
ghostwriting,
writing,
or
yeah.
maybe it is Naomi that is writing for her. Even had to get her together, and
Oh,
now
that's
they.
good.
That's why she's so like, why is
Upset
she?
about it.
Yeah, why is
Yeah,
she all up front when she couldn't even rap when she came in this
that
group?
makes sense. That I never thought about that. That makes sense. That does make sense. So she's kind of upset. Y'all disregard that noise in the background. Y'all hear it, the snoring.
We don't
But-
put somebody to bed.
But yeah, so Naomi's kind of pissed off because she's like, um, she just pretty much saying like, why don't we have any money? Like, we run around the Knicks and she's running around in debt. And she was like, you need to be honest. Like, I want to see the contract. And but a pecan before they got to this point, it was just three of them. It was Jill, Explicit Lyrics, which is Naomi, and Professor Sex, which is Brianna. And they was like, we've been rhyming together since high school, but they kind of put Butter Pecan into the mix. She didn't start with them, and she couldn't really write raps and like that. And she told the manager like, hey, I'm sellable. That's how she was able to get in the group, because she was sellable. It wasn't that she had talent, which they kind of pivot off of today's industry. Like, you don't really have to have talent. You just have to be
ain't
sellable.
about no talent at all. It is not about talent. I just
Right.
watched the interview about that, and they were saying how talent would be a plus, I guess, if you have it, but it is more so about who you know and basically how far you're willing to go, like
Mhm.
with certain things. Like,
And
That
that's
is
what,
what
that's
gets
what she
you-
was doing in the show. Like, she
that's
was
what
willing to
gets
give
you
up that
in there.
Butter Pecan nine.
And I guess you could go really far, like if you're the one that pushed the envelope, but if you're talented as well, then okay, then we can, let you in the door.
Yeah, it's kind of hot. But yeah, so Butter Pecan was kind of like putting them on, like, hey, I'm sellable. She said, because I think Naomi was up front first, and she was like, yeah, she's really good, she's dope, but do she have that star quality? And it made the manager kind of double think, like, take a double take, and like, oh, she's good, but this is what we need to bring it out, bring it to the next level.
Not Brenda. Naomi is not really bringing like sex. She
Right.
doesn't exude sex or sex.
Yeah,
exudes.
she's just, you can tell she's just
kind of
about
cute, like she always was. Like as Moesha, she's a little bit more rougher than she was as Brandy or Moesha, but still, she's not that sex symbol.
Yeah. But so that's how it comes back to it. So catch you back up to where Naomi is discussing the contract. And she wants to see the contract. And Butter Pecan was like, you don't have to see the contract. You already know, you're not stupid. Y'all signed a bad deal. And I knew y'all signed a bad deal. And I just because he's not man enough to tell y'all what's going on. So I'm gonna tell you it was a bad deal, and I knew this was coming. So I was looking out for myself. So, and Naomi got mad. I guess they're about to fight, and Butter Pecan told her, like, hey, you just mad because he chose me and not you. But what she really don't know is Naomi turned him down. He really wanted her. He didn't want Butter Pecan. He wanted Naomi. He's really in love with Naomi, but she didn't want to be with him because she was like, if me and you talk, they'll just think that I made it based off of sleeping with you and not my talent. So that's why she kind of turned him down. So he kind of slept with the other girl out of vengeance.
And he was saying the first time he heard her spit, he telling her.
Yeah.
Now that's
I don't remember
bars.
that.
I got bars like that. Spit them bars and they fall in love.
But yeah, so that catches up to that. And then it flips to Brianna and her family situation. So it comes to them and you see him apologizing to her. Now, y'all, this might be out of order. Just because I'm just telling it the way I remember. But it might be out of order. So don't take, be like, oh, well, that happened last, that happened before. Okay, back to what I was saying. To our regular program.
Because the scenes switch back and forth.
Yeah, it's so much switching. So Brianna is pretty much saying that she's going to forgive her husband. Mind you guys, to catch you up, he cheated on her in the first episode with the student. So she's at this point saying that she's going to...
student pass or fail. Like, that's all we need to know. That lady, that girl done passed. That's so... need to go report her.
But yeah, she was like...
Report her to the dean's office.
She decided to forgive him for everything. And She said she just want to move forward with her life and her
And
family.
from now on, you can't teach females. You need to go teach at a boys' school.
That's
or
what she
something.
said?
No, that's what I'm adding.
Oh.
In and you done did all
Yeah,
that.
they mess with the little boys too sometimes. But yeah,
Teach
so
online. How about
yeah,
that? You an
they
online
do
teacher.
cyber sex.
No.
It's a lot. But yeah, so that's what she's pretty much stating that, she forgave him. So right before he's at a table talking and he was like, I'm sorry, I apologize. And she was like, let's just move forward. But he's going to get ready to have brain surgery to get his tumor removed because, mind you guys, he has cancer. So she's stating that she told him my mom couldn't watch the kids. So Valeria is going to come and watch the children. And you know it's going to be some crumpness because Valeria theme song is that it's time for the twerkulator by City
Well,
Girls.
she's teaching them downward dog and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Teaching
she was
them
doing the most.
some-
Like,
Oh, he ain't gonna be with her next, is he? The husband, he gonna get better and be with her?
no, it's gonna be a little twist.
No,
So-
but that would be a twist because she over there babysitting them kids. That's
Oh
just
no,
the
she had
perfect
babysitted them. I guess that one time because the mama couldn't come.
No.
But Valeria don't like her husband because she say he's lying about everything. Because she's like, how do you even know he really has a tumor? Have you seen the tumor? You need to wake up and pay attention. You used to be a badass bitch back in the day, and now you this house marn. That's a lot. So he goes to surgery. He gives not Eve. He gives Brianna. I forgot what he gave her, and she's like, "What is this?" He was like, "Just in case if I don't make it, Just
No,
want to give my queen
I
and
heard
love
that,
you."
but I still didn't see what he.
I don't know what it was. So after the brain surgery, he wakes up and he was like, "Thank you for being by my side. I love you. Blah blah blah. I want us to be together and make it happy." And she was like, "I never forgive you for what you did." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "You cheated on me with your student." She said, "You cheated." He was like, he laughed and was like, "With who?" And she was like, "The student." And I guess to me, I feel like he's lying that he didn't really forget. But she said the doctor said that out of brain surgery they can have short-term memory loss, but he do remember Brianna in his life before. He just don't remember that incident of him cheating. But it doesn't make sense how he don't remember that, but he remember her being there. So it just doesn't make sense. But I think he's lying about not remembering that. He just want her to forgive and forget, but she's not. And then we go to Jill's side of the story, which is the church lesbian. And she wakes up to the girlfriend in bed with her. The girlfriend is in bed with her, and they're making out, doing their little thing, and they smell bacon, y'all. And she was like, "Do you smell bacon?" And the husband, y'all, Jill's husband, who she was with before she came out to the world and she was gay, he up in the house cooking them eggs and potatoes, y'all, eggs and bacon and sausage and stuff. And she's like, "What are you doing?" He was like, I went and cleared my mind. And
So how he broke up in their house or something?
they live there. He has the key. That's his house.
Oh, I thought that was a house that she went off with. But why she got the girl in? That doesn't make sense now.
They broke up.
She just
He left.
Whose house is that?
It's hers and her husband's.
Oh, okay.
But
Like,
he left. He left. That's why she
So
said.
I'm thinking this is a new house that she started with her.
No.
Okay, and
No.
then he
That's
just
why the
broke
girl-
up in there because I'm like, how he get up in there?
No, because he
anyway?
was like, when they said it was him, he was like, he asked the girlfriend, "How do you like your eggs, Tina?" And she was like, "I'm just gonna go home." And he was like, "No, this involves you and y'all." The proposal he put on that peg, he said that he into that polygamy stuff. He went and cleared his mind. He want to be with her. She want to be with her. He want to be with his wife. His wife want to be with the girl, and the girl want to be with her. So, he was like, "You can't go to hell for polygamy." I guess not, but you go to hell for a lot of other stuff. But sleeping with more than one, okay, we ain't gonna get on that, child. But yeah, so he said, "You ain't gonna go to hell for polygamy." And she was like, "I'm sorry, even though I hurt you, I never forgive myself." She was like, "I'm sorry for everything," and he gives her this look like, "Yeah, I'm sorry too." Y'all, the shit that he did, that he pulled off. Okay, so let's keep going for a second. So after that scene, it kind of goes to Jill stating that she needs to get away. She needs to go back with her girls and perform. So the other girl leaves therapy. Muffin, who was in therapy in the episode before, she leaves and goes with her. She says she can't do rehab. She leaves rehab and goes with Jill. So Jill is like, I guess Jill is her mentor. I'm guessing, like, I guess because she was strung out or whatever. So that's her mentor. So they leave and go and meet up with all the girls. They meet up at Brianna's house because now they're actually planning on to return.
Background noise getting a little louder.
So they're planning to return, y'all. So now you see Naomi, who is trying to get her singing career off the ground, but she's struggling because they're telling her, um,
Did you say that the girl just she abruptly left? She wasn't supposed to be signing herself out and all that stuff.
abruptly left.
Abruptly.
Abruptly.
Abruptly
Abruptly.
left. Yeah, just so now
I said she leaves. She leaves the,
yeah, but
the
you have
rehab
to make
because she
it
thinks she
major.
can't do
Like
it.
it wasn't just like, oh, I'm out of rehab. Like
No, I
no,
didn't
she
say that.
left. She, wasn't
She
supposed
left
to be
because she
leaving.
could. I just said she couldn't
But
do it. She
then
said she couldn't do it.
later they made. Are you done with that story? Because they made a pact with each other.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you do that part?
Because I don't
Or were
remember
you
that part.
coming back to
I don't
it?
remember that part. Go ahead.
Oh well, Jill had decided
Y'all had to
that she
sit
was,
bite.
that she was gonna live her true self.
Oh
as
yeah,
long
I do remember
as,
that.
Muffin
Woman.
go ahead and be her, And wait, okay, hold on.
Jill
Muffin
said she'll live
said
her
that
true
she
life
was
as
gonna
long as
go to rehab
she get
and
her
get
rehab
back on
together.
track.
Yeah.
Yes, and be her real self. And she was saying that she doesn't really know who herself is. She just remembers Muffin. That's all she really knows. She doesn't know who she is. So she's gonna find herself, and Jill is gonna find herself. So that's kind of how that little story is.
You
right
can
there.
explain Naomi too.
What Naomi?
Yeah.
What did Naomi do?
Um,
Just refresh my memory. On that.
the washed up. She's too old to be a star, and they could give it to somebody else.
Oh, what ended
So,
up
y'all-
happening to spark that though? When
Naomi.
they came,
just
she
came
got
out,
a
she-
record deal. They
Yeah,
finally
so-
got her a deal.
Hold on,
Yeah.
not yet. Not yet. You speaking too far.
Oh,
Speaking too far. So
walk me into it.
So Naomi comes out and she's just at this point she's just singing. She's singing for I guess the manager and a record label producer. And when she's done singing, the guy was like, "Oh, great, we can. That's a beautiful
But he
song."
was being like really like arrogant.
Rude, yeah. He was being really
Right.
rude. He was like, "We could give that to someone else." And she's like, "What you mean? Like that's my song?" And he was like, "Well, we can give that to someone else because let's face it, you're 41. It's gonna be hard to make you a star, like a solo star." So Naomi was like, "I quit. Like I'm quitting all of this. I don't want to do this anymore. I put my all into it, and nobody cares. Nobody's caring what about Naomi. I'm doing everything for everybody." And nobody cares about me. So I want to sing. This is what I want to do it, but nobody cares. So she ended up calling her daughter and was like, I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. And the daughter's kind of giving her words of encouragement. I don't remember exactly what she was saying and how she said it, but I do remember
This is
her.
all you basically missed out on.
Yeah, you missed out on my childhood, but and now you're giving up.
Through with it.
Yeah, it's that easy to give up, and you're gonna go and do this and do that. And so it goes back to Naomi, and she's singing. Now, I love Brandy's voice. I love her voice to the end, but I did not like her singing Wrecking Ball. That is not her song. It ain't her vocal capability. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I'm gonna just say that. But I mean, she did. I did like the part where she's like, "All you do is wreck me." I did like that, but. You came in like a wrecking ball. It wasn't nothing. I didn't feel it. I just didn't feel it. Sis. I liked it, but I didn't feel it. Okay. But apparently, that other side felt it. I think she was singing one of their songs, so he felt that shit. And he was like, we'll sign you. And she just happened to look at the contract. And the contract is stating that she can't perform with the nasty bitches anymore. She can't record or perform with them. And she was like, so, excuse me, y'all. She was like, so you telling me I can't perform my girls, so I'm walking out on my girls again. And he was like, she was like, we blew up the spot when we performed, and he was like, yeah, but to what extent? Like, how far is the nasty bitch gonna get you? So it flips back. Because they want the nasty bitches to perform in San Diego. So it flips back at that scene, just like that. And it goes back to when she walked off that stage because of what happened with Valeria and the contract signing, and it shows why she didn't want to go back to perform at that stadium. But the manager went behind their back and already booked them, and their tickets sold out in like 12 minutes. So the nasty bitches had it sold out. So it was like a big show, a showcase to get them back out there. So it was either her solo career or the nasty bitches. So you see it going back and forth, flipping screens back and forth, like her present day to her past day, like because the chance back in the day, she walked out on them too when she quit. She just left them, turned her back on them. So now it's in her court again, like, hey, we can sign you, but you can't. If this the image you're
Why
trying to
would
portray,
that would be too ironic? Like, okay, it's been a 20-year span. That group been kind of dead and fizzled out, and now all of a sudden, 20 years later, when this pops back off, this pop off too. Like that's too ironic that they're happening at the same time. Like and then it's like you can't possibly do both of those things because if she's the lead of this, well, she looks like she's the lead of this nasty girl. So how is she gonna be doing that and also doing that, singing or whatever she does?
yeah, I think
Like
I
it
definitely
wouldn't,
think she can do both in nasty
and
bitches.
they wouldn't be able to downgrade her like that if nasty, if they jumping off like that, they would want to jump on the star of something that is popping right at the moment. So I don't know that right there don't kind of
But yeah, so they get to the show and they try to perform, and everybody's like, "Where is Naomi? Where is Naomi?" Naomi said, "Fuck y'all, bitch, I ain't coming." But in the last few minutes of the episode, she
and
decided to
that
show
stuff,
up,
I don't even
and
know
she
if
was
they
like,
do all that
"All I got
anymore.
is explicit lyrics."
As far as
And
being signed and stuff like that, like the music industry done changed so much.
I
They
don't know.
ain't putting people in record deals like that no more. Like
But
I don't
she
know. Oh,
chose
you said this was based off of 2020 or 2019, 18. No, when they came back 20 years later, 1999. So
29.
this is 2019. Okay, maybe
So
possibly.
yeah, so the explicit lyrics shows up and they do their show. They get off the stage and y'all. Oh, something I forgot to tell y'all. So when the man told Jill, like, I'm sorry as well for her husband, y'all, why that man turned that whole church against her? That lady up in there trying to pray. She in there trying to pray, and they bust up in her congregation in her little confessional and tried to kick her out the church. And she ran up out the church. And the man was like, her husband was like, how do y'all let her get away? And then at the end, it comes back and she goes to the church and tells them like, bitch, I'm gonna be me. Y'all gonna love me and respect me for who I am. And y'all, if y'all don't care, okay? But yeah, y'all. But that was episode 2. But in episode 2, I don't. It kind of lost me in certain parts. Episode 1 was definitely better to me, but we got another episode tomorrow, episode 3. So I'm very excited because the show is giving to me, y'all. It's giving. It's giving me very much entertaining. It loses me for like a second, and then it catches me right back. Giving very much, but it's just because it flips back. Just because I can't see what's going on, but that's why I get lost at y'all. But make sure y'all check out Queens and come on ABC channel 70.
I
on
was just
Spectrum.
saying that me and Matt, because I am a female rapper, been a female rapper now forever, been trying to grind, actually
I
do
told
it,
her
and
like Naomi
actually,
is the same
yes. And it's like I could feel that where that's that hurt because that shows you're a part of your art. And when people are just rejecting you and knowing it's good, it's beyond good. She was actually spinning bars, like for real, and then you up here going
But
for
they
stuff
wanted
that
the
ain't
rapper.
really.
They didn't want the singer.
No, but she still was not. She was kind of looked over. Like it's a certain thing when there's a certain thing as a star. Like you got people that can rap. Like you got people that can sing. But there are people that sing beyond the people that sing. So within rap, there are people. Everybody rap. There's different levels. Just because you rap don't mean you're that star rapper. That everything that comes out your mouth is just hot and just bars and stuff like that and she's portraying that role that she was that one that female that can take on anybody that can go head to head with these males and you're being overlooked like that's that hurt. It is like no matter how good you get yourself and no matter how much you hone your craft you're still not good enough. you're still not, you know,
That's
you don't
the thing.
get what
But
you
you know what would have
deserve.
been more made more sense if they had Notori to play that part, just because they kept saying she wasn't welcome because of her dark skin tone. Like, even though Brandy,
I think they got the same skin tone though.
right, but no, in real life, they were saying Notori couldn't be in 3OW
Oh.
because of her dark skin. They kicked her. She couldn't make it as a singer because she was too dark, and that was what she was going through in real life. So I think it would have brought more feeling if, but Brandy was right, bitch. I'm not finna kill no girl, baby. So I think Notori, Brandy is a great singer.
Is that Brandy's real daughter? Because
I wanted to ask someone that.
from my understanding, Brandy does just have one daughter.
Yeah, but Brandy's daughter is about that same age, but her
I
daughter
wonder
is kind of
what that-
thick.
Oh no, this is a slim girl.
Yeah, so that ain't her daughter. But
Well,
yeah,
how you know
Notori.
she ain't lost weight?
She could.
How Brandy done had a thick girl when she's very skinny.
Brandy daughter was a little. Her daddy was big.
Brandy
though.
is really skinny.
Yeah, her daddy was big.
Skinny and lean.
But I think Notori would have played Naomi very well, but I don't think Brandy could have pulled off.
Notori, when I be hearing her speak, sometimes I hear Little Kim. I hear Little Kim's voice. Like, I didn't understand why she. Yes, I didn't understand.
He got it going
but
on.
I didn't know.
What? Yes.
I didn't
Notori
know
did that.
why did they choose her for Little Kim? I couldn't understand that back then. But now that's all I hear. Every time I hear her.
But
rap,
you know what? Notori is a phenomenal actress.
that is all.
That
I
one
hear
thing
is
I can't
Lil'
take.
Kim.
She's a really good singer, but acting. That's why I said I don't think Brandy could have pulled that part off because Notori. I would give it acting. I would give it to Notori. Vocal, I
Brandy
would give
is
it to
not
Brandy.
convincible. I mean, what am I trying to say? Convincing. Yeah, convincible. Is that what?
No,
She's not
convincing.
convincing
Convincing
as
was
this
that one.
rap person, this character as a rapper. She to me is just not convincing.
But I think because we
So-
think that because she's a singer, but Brandy.
no, but I don't know. It just don't.
I actually
Even the
seen her,
acting
like-
part, even without the rapping, if she never rapped, because you know how in some movies they act like they the best rapper alive, but they never rap.
But the
but the
acting is
acting-
good though.
But for Brandy, it just seems kind of not convincing, like not 100%. Like you say, the overacting almost. in
I
Tyler
think
Perry.
Brandy chooses roles. Y'all have to. She does her roles strategically. Brandy chooses roles where it breaks that little child image. We so used to seeing her innocent and Moesha and Cinderella. She tries to pull those gangster roles like
It just
that
doesn't
role on
fit
Star,
her like
and
that.
yeah, it doesn't
No,
fit
no.
her. But I think the role don't fit her, but I think her acting is good. I heard Brandy do ciphers, like real life ciphers with a lot of people, and she can kill it now. She can rap. I give it to her. Now I've seen her rap on YouTube. Like if you look at her raps and stuff, Brandy can rap. She be doing it.
I liked it that what was that? If you put it on
No,
the
I mean like
line.
actually live. Like she be rapping live. But
But I heard her
Notori,
rap
y'all
that.
remember that song? What was that song when she started leading that? I don't mind. Remember that?
Yeah,
What people say you do, but I do mine. You could be the other hoes. What you believe, sure you are.
I'm
the
not no
only
little woman no more.
one.
I'm a big woman, so it would have to be three
All
big women.
my love,
It'll be three. What is it? 3BL?
Mhm.
Three big. No, three
Ain't nothing
BW.
new.
Three big women. Or two big women. Or
I know.
woman.
I was at what
One-
happened?
One big woman. Woman.
One big
Whatever.
woman.
So I'll be one
Y'all remember that song, y'all?
BW. Oh, that would be nice. One BW.
Ballers,
That was my
ball.
time. And
Shot callers, they gonna come.
No, you had to do the little baller thing. That's what everybody, the little baller hands, everybody would do that.
Oh, like that? With me and you, that's the way it is. And that's the way it is. Players gonna play. Told that. I did love that song. Players.
And then she come in with the
and
list. She come in with her list.
haters. Her nonsense up. But that
No, she
wraps
was
up.
the rapper though.
That wraps up this video, guys. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you love us, support us. 'Cause we
We'll
out
try.
here for
Life is
you.
really super busy, but we're gonna try to get this next episode out before, unless we go live that night after it go off like we Chop was doing before. But
Y'all see that thing? No.
all right, y'all. Hence your
Check
girl
me out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe.
Oh
Make sure y'all hit
yeah,
that
y'all know
notification
he's
bell.
blind, but today I'm really like legally blind, so I can't hardly. I see a little bit, but I broke my contact. I broke my own contact, so I feel like a duck, like for real.
Oh, y'all.
And I got on these thick glasses. Let me show y'all these glasses real quick. Ooh, that hurt my head. Y'all see them? Now that's crazy. One eye is super thick. Well, both eyes are super thick, but one is, thicker than that. I got the glasses with the thickness. But yeah, so
tell us what's your favorite
we the
Brandy
cousins
song.
in crime, but now the cousins gone blind.
The blind cousin. The kind of girl that you could be down for.
About this
big,
big, about
look
this
at
small,
you,
about
feel
this,
something
about
tell
that tall,
me.
inside me,
That's like Brandy.
right through the alleyway.
That
I can't
girl,
remember
the
all her
kind
words.
of girl that
Yeah, I like, but at the end, I like when she said big teeth.
Did you
When
remember
did
that?
they
Remember that
ever
dance when she
call?
was like,
Yeah, when did they ever call her big teeth? I don't never remember.
her stud friends called her that.
When they call, I like the way you call me big teeth. I'm out. I'm
No,
out.
she said big teeth, right?
Big teeth. When did they call her big teeth?
That's her
I
stud
don't
name.
never remember that.
That's her
You
stud
always
name,
been
Big
Queen
Teeth.
Latifah or Queen Latifah if you ain't know how to say it correctly.
What up, Teeth?
Big teeth.
I love Queen. She's so pretty.
No, I love Queen Latifah. Oh my gosh. I was gonna meet her one day. I painted this huge mural. I'll show y'all one day when I get a chance. This thing was like a bedroom sheet. You remember that thing I used to hang up on my walls when I moved apartment to apartment? I was going to see her. Now I paint little paintings for famous people. But when Queen Latifah came, I was because what didn't she say she was looking for female rappers at that time? I don't know for what reason.
Looking for female girls.
She was looking for female rappers at that time. And I was really like, I was out, I was high, I was doing it. And I wanted to get her attention. So I said, instead of just painting her a regular shirt like I do everybody else, I just went beyond. So I painted a whole bed sheet. Like it covered like the whole wall. And it had every female rapper in life that I could ever think of that ever spit a verse. Like it had everybody on it. I did that in 2009. So of course now some of the present day rappers are missing off of that blanket. But I had wrapped myself in it.
All along missing off that. They was all
No,
from the
Nicki
90s.
Minaj was on there though.
She
She
don't rap
had
no more.
just came out. She had just
She
came
don't rap
out
no
though.
more.
But
She retired.
no, but she still was on there.
I
She
know,
still was
but
out.
none of them
No, I
out
said
anymore.
that was the newest artist that was on my blanket.
Ah.
So it's a lot
Now you
of
got
updates.
city girls, niggas.
I would have to
Irish,
sew it
Cardi
on,
B.
sew them in there, or patch them in there.
Go dry it on the opposite side.
But you can't because it bleeded through the sheets. It bleeded through. So I get out there and I was so excited.
Yeah.
I'm like Queen Latifah, and I could rap. I could rap for real. And she gonna
Hold
get this. She gonna get this.
Y'all, I just want to let y'all know, I don't have C19, but I do got a cold. So I'm gonna step away to take my medicine. But I just want to let y'all know that
Put
I
all
am
that
sick.
extra information.
I
in there.
am sick, and I still came to give y'all this review, and I feel like shit, but I had to give my blinders all of my love. So your boy is out. I'm gonna go take this medicine.
Every time I get to talking, he lead a scene, like lead a whole.
because
set.
I gotta take my medicine.
But I'm
But she
almost
finished.
done. But I get out there. I was so excited. I had bought the tickets. I don't care how much it cost. It was at the Hard Rock. I could not wait. I get out there. I made this big old hair piece for her. Like you see all these rappers now wearing these big hair like ornaments and stuff. I was doing that like way before they were doing. So because I'm also a licensed cosmetologist, so I had this big hair piece. I had on a hand painted shirt that I did of Queen Latifah. I had this big old cake that I was going to give her, and I was going to try to get in the front row. So as soon as she come out, I just hold this big banner out, and they get like mesmerized by the artwork and all of this and all of that. How about I get out there Hard Rock here is in Universal. So I get out there. I'm so hyped. She looking for a female rapper, baby. You finna get the best female rapper. Like back then, body was tight, everything. So I was the total package for real. So, and plus I was a songwriter. I could write R&B songs. I can't sing, but I could write R&B songs. I can rap. I can paint. I can draw. I'm a cosmetologist. I make all these big, crazy, immaculate hair pieces. Like you're getting a lot of talent in this one, person. I get out there and they're like, "Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you got the hairpiece. Can I take your picture? This, and that. The usual. So I get up to the ticket booth and I'm like, oh, I must be early. Must be early because I don't see too many people out here. How about I get to the ticket booth to go in and they're like, wow, you look really great, but her concert is canceled. I'm like, huh? Come again? Because this took me a month to paint all these rappers. A month. So what did you say? Her concert is canceled. And I'm like, when? When did they cancel her concert? And I always felt like the people that actually would have helped me back in the day, I felt like something just stopped it. Because I know had I met Queen Latifah, she would have been one of the first ones to actually just notice my talent to help me. And it was so crazy. Like, how did that just when did it get canceled? And when I asked and inquired, it was like, shortly after you bought it. I'm like, for real. So they actually did give me a refund. But I was so upset. I had did this whole big mural. Actually, I might be able to link it in the description. I could probably find a picture of it or something and link it. This was a lot of work. I spent a whole month preparing and it was canceled. That is so crazy. But that's my Queen Latifah story. I love rap. I love female rappers. So this show is right up my alley. I don't like I don't like mess though. And it's like the industry is kind of like filled with mess. So I don't think myself I would have fit quite in. I'm not cutthroat like that. I can't cut nobody throat to be in no
Come on, you
industry.
gonna be a few man. That's wrong.
Well, we wrapping it up. I'm done. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for listening to me. He be leaving the room and stuff, and she waking up after she done snored through the whole background in the video. But anyways, it's your girl Cadillac.
You see that? You see that Sprite key?
Y'all don't stop talking before I